Hi guys, welcome to Sports Trip Productions. Today we count down the top 10 most controversial decisions in cricket. At number 10, we have Saurav Ganguly involved in a poor umpiring controversy from the 1999 India vs Pakistan Test series, a movement that left cricket fans outraged and the batsman in absolute disbelief after a highly questionable dismissal.
Minutes later, things went from bad to worse as Ganguly fell prey to a distinctly idiosyncratic decision from umpires Dunn and Ramaswamy, 82 for 5 and surely all over.
What's the figure? We've been talking about the excellent captaincy. The ball has bounced off that, it's gone off onto the ground, and then Moin Khan has taken that.
Securing the ninth spot, we have R. Ashwin, who controversially ran out Jose Butler at the non-striker's end through man-kidding, sparking debate over the legitimacy and spirit of the dismissal.
I think Jose Butler was backing up too far, and Ashwin has run him out at the non-striker's end.
It's touch and go there. I'm not a fan of this. I have to say I'm not a fan.
Grabbing the 8th spot, we revisit the heated moment from the 2011 second test, where Michael Clarke's controversial catch against Sri Lanka's Maila Jayawardene sparked debates on the spirit of the game.
Harris looked very dangerous with the new ball, and then this one, bit of controversy. I mean, that is carried clearly, and Jayawardene, he's watched it all the way in. There's no doubt. I just don't understand how the umpires couldn't have seen that, and how Jayawardene questioned the catch.
There's two question marks there. What are the umpires doing?
100% off all that clear as. So soldier, mate. It's up to you. No, just wait, okay? It's up to you. It's up to you. No, just wait, okay? It's up to you. You're asking? Yeah, I'm 100% sure. What's up to you?
In at number 7, we revisit a controversial incident of Ian Bell's run out against India during the 2011 Test series.
That should be 2 at least. Not great angle running here. I think it more than likely will end up in the boundary. He doesn't even know where it is. I don't think it has hit the boundary, but he doesn't know where it is. The ball isn't dead. I'm not too sure what's happening here. See this again. He's asking to see it again because they have determined already that the ball was not dead. Who is out? The bails are off. I think Bell is closest to that end. If there was a careless move by the two English batsmen. Well, let's see. That's it. He's out. And I would think it's Ian Bell that's out because he was the man closest to that end. And this is not going to be a happy situation here. That's carelessness, but it's not a happy situation.
I don't think it's really in the spirit of the game, to be fair. It's definitely not in the spirit of the game, and it's a pretty ordinary moment, to be honest. But if you go by the letter of the law, the ball was still alive and they just walked out of their crease. But in the spirit of the game, that's not on.
You know, well, maybe the applause from England was genuine because what has clearly happened here, unbeknownst to us, is that MS Dhoni has withdrawn his appeal, clearly.
Claiming the 6th spot, we dive into one of cricket's most infamous and contentious battles, so-called the Bodyline series of 1932, where tactics blurred the line between strategy and sportsmanship.
Faced with possibly Australia's strongest ever batting lineup, including Ponsford, Woodfull, McCabe and Don Bradman in full flow, England committed Harold Larwood, fast and accurate, to deliberately attack the batsman's body rather than the stumps. The bodyline blitz brought the Ashes into England's keeping again by a margin of 4-1, but it left a very nasty taste. 18 months later, bodyline was banned, Bradman was in full command, and for the next 20 years or so, England couldn't find a dominating pair of bowlers and they couldn't win a test series.
At the halfway mark, let's rewind to a heated moment from 2013 Ashes series. Stuart Broad's controversial decision to stay on the field despite being clearly edged the ball, a movement that sparked debates among cricket fans.
When Australia's frustration turned to anger.
Oh, he's gone this time. Not the best delivery. And he's still there, Stuart Broad. What's he standing there for? They've all appealed. It looked as if he just nicked it through the keeper. Oh, my goodness me. Speechless. The audacity of him just walked up the pitch and had a word with his non-striking batter.
With no reviews at his disposal, the skipper let fly.
In fourth place, we dive into the 2019 World Cup final, where a crucial overthrow of Ben Stokes' bat awarded England 6 runs against New Zealand, sparking controversy over the interpretation of the rule and ultimately influencing the outcome of the match.
Goes again. Can he give the strike away? This is a big moment. They've got to run. They go to the other end. Oh, he gets in the way. This is going to go all the way to the boundary off the bat. Can you believe this? It has. I do not believe what I've just seen.
And it will go down as 6, and Ben Stokes cannot do anything about it. He can only apologise. He didn't do it on purpose. He can't do anything about it. He does apologise. It is signalled a 6. New Zealand can't believe it.
Totally inadvertent.
Ranked at number 3, we look back at one of the most dramatic and highly controversial moments in Ashes history. The famous 1979 incident where Dennis Lillee took an aluminium bat to the crease, sparking chaos on the field.
Innings pretty quickly.
And the good Yorker dug out by Dennis Lillee with his aluminium bat, which he's using today. Used the wood one yesterday, but has come out today now with that new aluminium bat of his. Well, it certainly drove that one pretty well. And a long chase here for David Gower. We'll just get it to it inside the boundary as the batsman come 4-3.
A fine shot by Dennis Lillee. The ball pitched up and he drove. And that did hit the middle of the bat and very nearly went for 4.
I think what Burley has gone to the umpires to say is that the aluminium bat has damaged the ball in some way with that shot from Lillee, and I don't think there's anything that the umpires can do about it. And Lillee is standing his ground, quite literally.
And Greg Chappell is now coming out into the ground. Lillee has violently thrown that bat away. Really is a very sad state of affairs in this ground, and that's the thing that is causing all the trouble, the aluminium cricket.
Landing in the second spot, we dwell into one of cricket's most polarizing controversies, the no-ball scandal involving Sri Lankan spin wizard Muthaiya Muralidharan in 1995.
As the crowd settled back for the traditional Boxing Day entertainment from the MCG last year, they had no idea of the storm that was about to break.
Now he's done it again. I just can't see how umpire Hare can be calling no ball here.
Well, I hope he's not calling him for throwing.
Suddenly, everyone began to realise that umpire Hare was indeed calling Sri Lankan spinner Muralidharan for throwing.
So I'm sure he's calling him for throwing. I hope it's not, but I've got a terrible gut feeling.
I tell you, Bill, having looked at that, there is absolutely no doubt that he's called him for throwing.
It is only certain types of deliveries, maybe where the ball has got more spin imparted.
So it was off spinners?
Off spinners, yeah.
And you were seeing a straightening of the arm,
yeah,
at the point of delivery.
A partial straightening of the arm, yeah.
Well, it's at the moment absolute chaos out there. At the end of the over, we saw Muralidharan snatch his cap away. Obviously, the frustration associated with this situation.
Daryl Hare has no regrets about his actions on that dramatic Boxing Day. Actions which soured the already strained relations between Sri Lanka and Australia and cast doubt over Muralidharan's future.
And finally, at number 1, we examine the most debated and highly controversial moment in recent cricket, Virat Kohli's dismissal in the 2024 IPL against KKR, involving a waist-high full toss that was reviewed and controversially ruled as a legal delivery.
Oh dear. He'll catch it, there'll be celebration in the crowd, but no use at all.
Keep rolling through. Yeah, graphics. Yeah, calculated decision is a fair delivery on the graphics, so the decision is out.
He's not happy at all, and he's making his displeasure very clear, is Virat Kohli. The crowd's cheering because it's a KKR crowd, but Virat saying, what is happening here?
It's not over. But at the moment, he's just steaming. Frustration coming out there. He likes to get out of the front with Virat Kohli. He's outside the batting crease, and that never helped, because when he met the ball, he was well outside the batting crease. So the ball tracker that follows the ball trajectory at around time when you're supposed to be in the crease, it was at the height that was legal. He's got to go. Extremely angry. Virat Kohli back in the pavilion. 27.
Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon for more such cricket content that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Stay tuned because there's always more to come on Sports Trip Production.